Hello and welcome, everyone. Hello and welcome, everyone. We are today going to be watching a Division A East Party Time versus Beast Coast. Let me fix the spelling of that. A little bit about the teams here, of on what maps they've chosen. We've got on the left side, we've got Party Time, and they have banned Brax's Holdout and Towers of Doom. On the right side, we have East Coast, and they have banned Battlefield of Eternity and Infernal Shrines. We are going to Tomb of the Spider Queen for the first map, and that was picked by Party Time. Beast Coast has the first pick. Let me actually switch to draft so you can see what's going on. All right, for bands, we've got the Alarak band coming out. First from Beast Coast, and then Azul band from Party Time. Oh, an Abathur band from Party Time. All right. And on the right side, we've also got an Anna band.
The crusade calls.
All right, first pick, Johanna. Fairly common. She is very strong, especially on this map. She has really good wave clear. She's probably the best wave clear of all the tanks. So good fast rotations with her. In response, we've got an ETC pick and waiting for another one, and Raynor. You know, I was not expecting a Raynor this early on, since I feel like that might be an invitation for Beast Coast to get a lot of blinds. But they went instead for the Deathwing and Deckard. Well, I suppose they already have Johanna blinds, so... Which makes it even more interesting to pick Raynor into that. Okay, now we've got the third round of bands. We've got a Cho band from Party Time and a Malthael band from Beast Coast. Now it's time for another two picks from Party Time. Let's see what they've got going. They've got an ETC. I expect maybe like a Jaina Raynor combo might be interesting. Ooh, instead we got a Mephisto. And Stukov. Okay, and on the right team, they now have their last two picks that they're gonna choose right now. They still need 2 damage, I suppose, or 1 offlaner and 1 damage. There we go, we got the offlaner Leoric, and looks like Deathwing is going with the 4-man. We've got a Sylvanas pick. I mean, Sylvanas is pretty strong on almost everything, but this could be really useful for her if they're for Beast Coast if they're pushing with her during spiders or with boss. Here we go. Thrall! Alright, that's the response to the Leoric. Game number 1 starts in a few seconds. Let me tell you a little bit more about the history on these teams in terms of results. So Party Time lost to Team Happy Cloud in a domination. They dominated Regen Phoenix, and they also played against Heroes of the United States, and they won that 2-1. Whereas, let's see what Beast Coast did. East Coast dominated Regen Phoenix versus Regen Phoenix 2-0, and they beat Team Happy Cloud 2-1. Looks like they've only had 2 games, which is odd. I mean, it is week 4, right?
Welcome to Heroes of the Storm. Get ready for battle, and don't forget your talent.
Well then, are you ready for what comes next?
Alright, let me introduce the teams over here.
Machinations already unfurled.
Five, four.
On the left
3,
side, we've got
2,
Chess Clue on
1.
ETC,
May the best
Eki B
team
on
win.
Thrall, Poke Flute on the Stukov, Schumann on the Raynor, and Bishop Mist on the Mephisto. On the right side, we've got Bernie Byrne on Deckard, Monkus on Deathwing, Mega Muffin on the Sylvanas, Legacy on the Johanna, and Secret on the Leoric. Teams have already split off. Bottom lane has gone bot. Of course, this is usually a 4-man rotation, top mid. Let's see if there's any fighting going on. Not yet. It looks like the red team is doing a good job at clearing the waves really fast. So they're ahead of the blue team here. They might be able to tangle up this ETC a bit and get some damage into him. Alright, no harm, no foul, I guess, so they all back up. Red team rotates to the top lane again to clear that minion wave. A little faster than the blue team. Ooh, that Deathwing breath into a clumped up team can be really fatal. Maybe later in the game. Alright, looks like blue team is still cleaning up that top wave. Red team has moved on already. They are a little ahead in XP, probably because of their rotations are a bit faster. Looks like ETC is a little far out there, but not enough CC to lock him down while they kill him. Looks like Raynor has gone for this bruiser camp already with the help of Stukov, which he's now finishing it off by himself. Red team has rotated bottom to sort of terrorize the Thrall a little bit and clear that minion wave. I guess they've run out of waves to clear. Now they're going back top. The red team has not touched any of the minions yet, whereas the blue team has sent Raynor also to the bottom to get this siege camp. So they're doing much better on camp clear right now. Okay. Looks like not much is going on. Johanna has most of the gems from her team. That's expected since she's frontline. Bottom lane, we've got Sylvanas responding to that camp, that siege camp, which makes it a 4v3 in the top/mid lane. So red team's got to be careful there. Alright, Sylvanas has finished that, so she's going back to join her team. Johanna caught out a little bit, but manages to escape with her unstoppable. Alright. Got Deathwing in that bush, stuns go out, and then followed by a breath. Takes a huge chunk out of ETC's health, but ETC manages to escape with that slide. Also, Sylvanas wasn't with them, so I guess not too much damage there. Sylvanas is back with her team, almost, no? Nope, she is clearing the road instead. I think the red team is just being a nuisance right now to the blue team, more so than actually doing any hard engages. Right, it looks like we have Beast Coast trying to turn in here. Both teams have enough for the turn in, so whoever gets it first gets the first round. Looks like Banger has to back off from that Deathwing breath. Ooh, but of course the blue team still managed to get it, presumably bot. I wasn't paying attention there, but I think that's where they turned in, while the red team was busy top.
Red team, defend yourselves or perish.
Oh, I'm not sure what the point of that breath was. Alright, looks like red team is defending mid first. But they are also sending... Ooh, Deathwing goes top with his... what is that called? I'm not sure. But, you know, thing that really hurts on the ground. Sylvanas is heading top. They make quick work of those spiders. In the bottom lane, the spiders are still up. Looks like we have a team member disconnected. Thing that looks like we are waiting for Mephisto to get back. I should turn on the timer. Let me do that. Monk is goofing around. I do hope they get that Mephisto back soon. My, not last game, the game before it, I think, for casting, a team had to forfeit because they couldn't get their members online in time. Actually, their enemy team was even very gracious and gave them a whole hour, but they still couldn't get their members online in an hour. So it had to be a forfeit, so I'm hoping that's not what's going on. Okay, looks like he's ready. He's back. And here we go again. Nobody was in real danger at that point, so looks like the disconnect didn't cost anyone their lives. Eki runs away. He has no mana on that thrall. I'm not sure if I'm saying that name right. Ekib or Ekibi. I'm not sure.
Bring them to me.
Sylvanas now goes for their bruiser camp for the red team, while the blue team is defending these turn-ins. They think that the red team's going to be turning in, which, I mean, they might, but looks like they're getting that camp first. Johanna out a little bit by herself here, but of course she's Johanna, she's very hard to kill. Alright, Sylvanas manages to get that camp. And they managed that turn in as well. So now the team has a camp and spiders that are going to be pushing mid lane. They also have their 10s, their level 10s. So the red team is significantly ahead right now. But the blue team is just about to get their 10s. Yeah, there we go. So the advantage is not quite as huge. I'm wondering if they were holding those gems specifically until they got to 10, or if it was just more holding for the camp. See, the spiders weren't even out yet, and the camp already got a lot of good value here. They killed that front wall entirely. course, top lane is pushed out further towards the red side, so I'm not sure that we'll get much value. Mid spider is gone with just a bit of damage on the well and on that fort. Tiny bit on that fort. The top lane, it looks like this spider's not going to get too much either, but it might get that, at least that tower. Yep, they managed to get that tower. A good stun from Deathwing right now. Red team's backing up. Oh, but Deathwing's going to try to get that tower. Will it cost him his life? Nope, he has to run out. Right. Good stun on the ATC from Deathwing. Both teams have turn-in again, so I'm expecting a lot of fighting around it. ETC's turning in top, and in the bottom lane we've got Thrall. Oh, that was a good silence follow-up from the Sylvanas on that Leoric Entomb. And they lose 20 gems right there because his team was not around to pick it up. So now the red team basically gets a free turn-in. ETC just completed his, I think that's a globe quest, is that right? Yes.
Come, my children, join the red ones in battle.
Alright, so now we've got the red team getting their second round of spiders on the Spider Queen. The blue team did manage to get that bruiser camp to help push out that mid lane a bit, where their fort is vulnerable, their well is gone. But the red team manages to kill that super fast with their 4-man, sorry, in the mid lane. Top lane, they've got Mephisto defending that. It looks like that will not be getting a lot of value, but if the red team tries to engage here, they have a numbers advantage. Instead, they go bottom because it looks like that fort's going to die anyway, and Thrall is going to die as well. So they get that bottom fort. Good for them for recognizing that opportunity to kill Thrall. Now they head back to the mid fort with Deathwing flying in. Looks like they are trying a flank right here. And that Sylvanas arrow goes out. It does not get them any kills, but she's not dead either, so she was pretty low on health. Alright. Red team's gone back to clear their lanes. They have gotten 2 forts out of this set of spiders, so that was actually very useful for them. They almost have enough for their next turn-in. They need a few more. Need 11 more gems. Team, however, does have enough for turn-in. They were checking boss to make sure the red team's not on it. Johanna's waiting, anchoring in this bush, trying to stop that turn-in. And assuming there's going to be a blind. Yep, there we go. I don't know if they can stop this turn-in though. It looks like... oh, they need 5 more. But it looks like the red team's giving it. They're just going to let the blue team do it. Oh, definitely misses. If his if his goal of that was to interrupt ETC, that was not close. Alright, red team is getting ambushed a little bit in the top lane here. There's only 2 of them. The red team's Sylvanas is grabbing that bruiser camp again to help the defense. Red team's doing a really good job with the timing of their camps, I think. And they are a whole level ahead, so they are about to hit 16 soon. Ooh, that ETC is almost dead. The Leoric Entomb goes out, but it doesn't really hit anyone. But the Deathwing Breath does get Mephisto killed. Now they have a numbers advantage. I mean, they were 5v4 in that, I suppose, since Sylvanas went top. Now they're just 4v4. But the mid spiders are already gone. They did absolutely nothing. In the bottom lane, it looks like the red team will also be able to kill those spiders without them getting any progress on the fort or towers. if that Leoric can escape, which he can. Deathwing is coming in, as well as Johanna. Yep, that is going to die before it can even get that wave. However, its little minions it spawns did get that tower. At least now the red team is turning in. They definitely have enough now. Blue team got no value basically out of that, so what a waste. Or not a waste, more like it's sad that they didn't get any value out of it. I wish they had. Right, red team's getting this siege camp as well. They managed to start it right before they turned in. And it looks like they are all going to be pushing a bottom lane. Unless the Sylvanas goes mid. Yep, she looks like she's going mid instead. Clear out those... Oh, convert some of those minions first. Get a bigger wave in there. And then head to top lane to do the same. I'm not sure why they're not pushing one of the lanes though. Maybe they just want to get the top fort instead of trying for a keep. They have the level 16 advantage though. They could have used that. Hey Killidan, how's it going? You're saying Mungus needs to sell you on the Q build? Alright, it looks like they are pushing for that keep, but they take a lot of damage. Oh my god, that Lurk is so close to dead. Looks like Johanna's about to die as well. Oh no, they pushed too far. Sylvanas is dead. Oof. Leoric manages to get out with help from the Deckard, but I'm not sure that Deckard's going to get out. But they did lose 2 people with a fairly long timer, so now the blue team gets that boss. I don't think the red team can contest it. Looks like Deckard's trying, though, at least to get his team vision. But yeah, there's really not much they can do at this point. Alright. The good news is that the red team's waves are pushed way out over here, and they got half, 3/4 of that top keep. So they got good progress with those spiders. Alright, blue web weavers coming around with the blue boss that's pushing. They're definitely going to get that top fort. Will they get the keep? I think they might. Now the red team's back. Ooh, that Leoric dies, unfortunately. ETC was very close to dead as well, but they did not manage to get that kill. The blue team's boss is not going down very fast. It's still alive. And now the spider accompanies it. The red team is safe on the other 2 lanes because they're pushed so far out, but this is going to be rough. A rough defense. They may lose this keep. Blue team backs out a bit, but Deckard gets a good sweep on everyone. Oh, but that ETC manages to get a 3-person mosh. And Mephisto comes in with the kill for Deckard. And Deathwing's still alive, but he has to fly up to regenerate. Deckard is harping, but the blue team's already on their core. This might be game. It looks like that's game, in fact. Wow, that was a quick turn. Red team was doing so well all game, ahead in levels, and then just that one wipe before the boss. Wow. Party time wins this one. Game. All right. Well, I was playing Avatar before this, so you probably saw that. Right now I'm just waiting for a lobby. I was fully expecting Beast Coast to pull that one out, given how well they were playing most of the game. But unfortunately, that did not work out for them. You know, sometimes in these games, like just one mistake and it's over. All right. Well, I was playing Avatar before this, so you probably still waiting for that lobby. So my graphic isn't updating right now, so I'll just have to tell you what's banned. I apologize for that. The left team, which is Party Time, has banned Braxis Holdout and Towers of Doom. The right team, Beast Coast, has banned Battlefield of Eternity and Infernal Shrines. The first game was on Tomb of the Spider Queen, and the left team won that, so Party Time won that. And I'm not sure yet what the next map is going to be. I assume the team captains are now talking. What do you think Beast Coast is going to choose? Map pick or first pick? I think first pick is more popular. So that's going to be my guess. Wow, it is taking them forever to get that lobby going. I don't know what that's about. I'm just asking them if they've got a lobby yet. Maybe they just haven't invited me yet. All right, game number 2, we're going to Sky Temple. And it looks like Party Time is getting the first pick. So that means, sorry, not Party Time. Beast Coast is getting first pick, which means that Party Time picked this, did not pick this map. Wait, what? I'm totally confusing myself. I apologize. Team 2 gets first pick, and they were the ones who lost last game, so that means they chose to get first pick, which means that Party Time chose the map, Sky Temple. So I was right, first pick is more popular. Here we go, game number 2.
You're mine now.
Okay, so first bans are going to come out from Beast Coast with the Ana ban. I think they banned her last game as well. Party Time responds with the Abathur. They also banned Abathur last game. I wonder if there's like a good Abathur player on Beast Coast or something. It's not a very common ban. Alright, we've got a Rainer ban. The Party Time did pick Rainer last game, so I guess, you know, that might be a respect ban right there. Maybe they just don't want to deal with the displacement. Zool gets banned in this second round of bans. And now we get to see another Johanna first pick. Alright. Sort of expected. They did that last game as well. Do we get an ETC in Rainer? Oh well, Rainer's banned, but do we still get an ETC on this one? Yes, we do. It's getting a little too predictable. Who joins him though? Greymane. Oh, he's gonna make quick work of those camps. Probably even faster than Rainer. Okay. We get a Sylvanas and Rhaegar combo. Third round of bans is coming out. Another Cho. Well, they're pretty consistent with their bans and picks, I'd say. And the Stukov gets banned. Alright, that's another ban that's based on the players, the characters played last game. Rainer and Stukov. Trying to throw Team 1 off their game. We get an Anduin and Kael'thas. It will be very fun to watch Kael'thas. I mean, I'm a bit of a new Kael'thas player. I only started learning him recently, and I'd love to see what they can do with him. And how the enemy team manages to, like, disperse, to not spread those bombs.
My blades are yours.
Ooh, we get a Sonya and Mephisto. Oh, the Mephisto has switched sides. That's a lot of denial. Like, they denied them Rainer, Stukov, and Mephisto. So, instead, Akibi, instead of the Thrall, he took a Malthael. Alright, game number 2 starts in 1 second. We go. Oh, so it waits and then does another countdown. Alright.
I would prepare.
Let's take a look here at the teams. We've got
If you wish to live.
Poke Flute on the, I believe that's the Anduin. Is that the Anduin? Yes, it is. We've got Chess Clue on ETC, Schumann on the Greymane, Akibi on the Malthael, and Bishop Mist on the KT. On the right side for Beast Coast, we've got Bernie Burn on the Rhaegar. We've got Mega Muffin on the Sylvanas, Monkus on the Mephisto,
Let your battle
Secret on the Sonya, and Legacy on the Johanna. Both teams are going for the vision. Sylvana's going in hot. Gets chunked though, but she's fine. Does manages not to spread that bomb. Alright, looks like top lane is going to be Maltheo Sonia, and the red team goes to mid lane. Gonna now rotate to bottom lane. Looks like they're just generally faster on their rotations, like they were last game. So now they get to go back to mid, while their Johanna disrupts the blue team's rotation. Slowing them down. Maltheo is going mid. It looks like he might be trying to double soak here, but looks like he changed his mind and went back top. Johanna again trying to disrupt the rotation, but her team is nowhere near her. Alright, they see Greymane taking that camp. I'm not really sure if Johanna can do anything about that by herself. Her team also gets their siege camp. Both camps done within like 15 seconds of them being available. So that was fast. Sylvanas goes for the top camp, getting some help presumably from Bernie Byrne. She uses her D, her trait. Black arrows, I think? Yeah, black arrows. In the bottom lane, it looks like the red siege camp is already dead, because they only have 2 people defending, whereas the blue team had 4 down here. So now they just have to try to kill that siege camp before it does too much damage on that bottom tower. It's already taken a good chunk out of it. Sonya rotates to the mid lane to make sure they soak that XP. Sylvanas, now done with that camp, goes top lane with the Rhaegar. Looks like they're switching things up a bit here. Sonya is going to the bottom lane. Johanna is heading back to top lane with their camp to try to get some siege value out of that. They do have the Sylvanas, so they could disable some of these towers, and there she goes. They're probably going to get that top wall before the blue team can respond. Especially with the Johanna sort of slowing them down up here. Is a good job by the red team. They've gotten 2 people to like half health and gotten that entire wall. Their mercs are still up, so they're, you know, doing damage to the other team's minions, clearing that way for them. Looks like the red team is going for that top temple. Nobody's on the mid temple yet. Wonder who's going to go for it. Sonya is leaving bottom lane, where Maltheo has to rotate to take care of those minions. I think they'll end up just trading here, and Sonya will just soak the lanes. Let's hope she does not get ganked here by the team that's mid. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Spin to win. Sonya gets out. The red team leaves Johanna by herself up on the top temple, since it's already almost over, and they head to the mid area. I guess they are. I don't know if they're really going to try to take that temple or not. It doesn't look like they are. They just let the blue team finish it off. But that top temple secured this fort for the red team, so that was a good play where they attacked it, killed down that wall, and now the fort is gone too, and if they've got a gigantic wave that Maltheo has to deal with here. Red team goes to bottom lane. If they're going to try something, a similar strategy, then I expect them to be pushing this wall here soon, because the bottom temple is bottom lane. The next temple, I mean, is bottom lane. Alright, red team going in for a fight here in mid lane. It's 5v4 though. They've got to be really careful. Oh my god, Johanna is almost dead. She's already used her unstoppable. Oh, and she goes down. Sure, the blue team took a lot of damage, but nobody died. So that was not worth it. She's still going in to get some more damage in, but really that's not very useful damage at this point. Sonya's coming down to mid after having pushed out the top lane significantly. Sylvanas needs to escape here. Does she have her E? Oh no, she does not, and she dies. Wow. Blue team's really going for it this time. Of course, again, that was 4v3, so Sylvanas probably shouldn't have been over there anyway. Sonya is rotating the dangerous way up to top, again, trying to clear lanes. She's doing a good job at that. Good solo lane effort. The red team is down 10, so they definitely should not be engaging here. They may have to just give this temple altogether since it's just spawned. But it looks like Sylvanas is attempting to catch them up in the middle lane while Sonya is hitting the top lane, trying to catch all that soak. But the blue team uses the red team strategy against them, gets that entire wall down here in the bottom lane. And now once they take that temple, they will get that red fort as well, the right team's fort. Oh, red team sees an opportunity and manages to kill Malthael on rotation. That was very smart. Now they're both on level 10, and it's 5v4, so the red team has an opportunity to get either more kills or to take this temple easily. Sonya is in mid lane now, so it is back to 4v4, but that does mean that the blue team is missing a lot of soak. And oh goodness, Rhaegar gets completely blown up. But that Mephisto manages to secure that kill. ETC goes down, as well as the Greymane. Now Sylvanas gets to push, getting some damage in with their black arrows. Blue team only has 2 people down here to defend because Malthael had to stay top and soak that lane. Now he's going mid to soak that as well. They may rotate on him. I wonder if they can kill him. Looks like they decide not to try to kill him because he's too close to their fort. But that fort is going to die, I think, with these last few shots. So he won't have anything protecting him except his teammates who have shown up. Come on. Yep, they get that fort. So the red team still has all their forts, although the middle one is in really bad shape. Party time doing work here. Alright, so it looks like the red team manages to get their siege camp really fast. Will they try to invade? Nope. See that retreat thing though? Blue team knows that the red team's close. So if you've just joined us, the red team is Beast Coast and the blue team is Party Time, and this is Division A East. Division A is the second highest division, just below Heroic. Red team is clumping together pretty well. Sonya's hiding in a bush. They are now looking for that invade on the camp. Oh, and that leap! She leaps in, and that Malthael is dead. Wow, that was fast. Oh, out goes the Mephisto ulti. Oh, but Anduin saved that ETC. Red team gets that camp and a kill, so that's pretty good for them. They might be able to get a lot done here because the blue team does have to respond to this camp up here. So the red team goes straight for bottom. Looks like they may be willing to trade this bottom temple for the top one. Though blue team does not seem to be going to the top temple. I'm not sure why. Oh, they are checking on boss, just making sure that the red team is not taking boss. That is the one danger about the whole blue team going top, is that the red team can see that and easily go kill that boss. But right now it's the entire red team versus the entire blue team in the bottom lane. ETC gets rooted, but he's out already. Johanna is taking a lot of damage and she is dead. Her team was not close to her, so she was too far into the temple there. Looks like Malthael backs to kill that giant mid lane minions. minion wave. And the red team goes just for the top lane. Let's see if they can get some of that before the blue team collapses on them. Sylvanas clears out those minions pretty quickly, converts a few of them. The blue team is now on the boss, which is what I was saying is the danger with the red team going top, or with any team going top, so that the other team can get this boss. And I mean, they can't contest it right now because they were down Johanna, so not much they could have done. ETC good anchoring there to make sure he stops that team from coming in if they had decided to. Instead, they're also going to take that camp, I believe. Whereas the red team is 4 down here. Malthael has left, so it is 4v4. Or, well, once KT catches up, it'll be 4v4. But the boss also counts because he does those incredible stunts. So, blue team has decided to get the camps instead of pushing with the boss. Add more lane pressure in that bottom lane. Sonya is rotating to keep up with the soak. Both teams are at level 16 now. They're pretty even. They're almost exactly even on XP. Red team makes quick work of those mercs, but they do have another set of mercs coming in that they will have to deal with at some point. So here is going to be very interesting. The red team is all here. Blue team is missing Malthael, who might be joining them shortly. That KT gets a bomb. His team manages, the red team manages to spread, and they get that bruiser camp. No problem. Hi Migs, and welcome. Somebody's rooting for the red team. Beast Coast. I like their name, you know, because I'm from the West Coast, so we say West Coast is the best coast, so they're like Beast Coast. Well, that's cool. Alright, red team up here is now trying to defend that top fort. The next temples will be top and mid. So the longer they can keep this top fort alive, the better for them in terms of reducing the damage on their keeps. The blues top keep though is almost dead. Oh goodness! You see that Johanna go down so fast? Oh my god. ETC goes down as well. Neither team has a tank, but the red team looks a lot healthier. But both teams withdraw. Temple's coming up. Blue team has waited for the temple to engage these mercs, capture them. Red team is trying to get as much value as possible while the blue team does that by getting, they finished off that top keep, trying to get some more damage into this mid keep. That wall goes down. I think that tower will go down before the blue team can stop them. And of course Sylvanas needs to get the heck out of there. She does. Right, looks like they managed to kill those mercs, or maybe not kill them entirely. They are just putting some damage in. She has to withdraw, afraid of the dive from the Grey Mane there, or the Malthael really. Johanna is back, so now they can safely clear those mercs. All the red team lost really was that top fort, so not too bad for them. Whereas the blue team lost both top and mid keeps. So the red team has a clear path to victory here, if they can manage to stay alive. Got both teams here in a 5v5. The Johanna stun goes out. ETC tries his mosh, but gets killed for it. It's too far out. Johanna's almost dead, and she goes down. Grey Mane's getting in a lot of value here, but he is so close to dead as well. The red team has to back off. Sonya backs off. Oh goodness, Mephisto is going to pass that bomb on to Sylvanas, and the red team will have to run. Okay, so Sonya did die in the end. Damn. So that was 2 for 1. Good job by the blue team. Party time. Well, if the red team can pull off a win here, then we get a game 3. So I sort of hope we get a game 3. It's always fun to see a third game. It's like the suspense is just adrenaline creating? I don't know. I'm surprised we only have 4 viewers right now for these teams. I don't know if they haven't like shared with their friends and fans. Do they not have fans, or are their fans just busy right now? Blue team is looking to invade this camp that Johanna is still trying to kill, but yeah, it's not a great idea for them. There are only 4 here. Sonia is in the wrong position, but she comes in with that leap. Oh no, that ETC mosh. Sonia is almost dead, but if she can get some help, she might be able to come back this fight. The red team is all pretty low. Blue team is almost all entirely full, so it's a good job by them to withdraw, but that Sylvanas dies anyway from that bomb. Unfortunately, she was the Rhaegar was too far away from her, so he could not give her a heal. Blue team going for a boss again. Should be an easy grab for them. Red team can't really contest it much because they're for the 5. Instead, they're going to try to get some of that value from the temple by stepping on it. But they got to be careful here. If they die, oh goodness, if they die, this is GG. I think. All right, they back off. Smart choice. They got to go defend that boss anyway. The blue team does have a lot of pressure coming into their core though, so somebody's gonna have to back to deal with these catapults that are on the core. So you've got like 7 catapults on the core right now, and that core is taking so much damage from all those catapults. Oh my god, that's a lot of permanent damage. 68, 65% before the response was before Malthael could respond. Red team, however, managed to kill that boss before it got really any significant damage on that keep. Mid keep, however, is about half health from the temple. Red team goes for their siege camp. Blue team goes for their bruiser camp. Everybody's trying to keep up pressure. Blue team really needs to push out those lanes if they want to be safe. The red team might be looking to gank someone on rotation here, or maybe they're just waiting for that siege camp to be up and to steal it. And they manage that theft really quickly, and they back off. They're going to try to push out that bottom lane, see if they can get that keep as well, I suppose. Please put some pressure on it. That bottom keep wall tower is gone. That team backs off. They've got to deal with this set of mercs in the top lane. Looks like that's where everybody's going. Sylvanas goes for the vision first, since it's not really on any structures. There's no danger from this merc camp yet. Right team manages to push out that lane a bit more. Really, if they can keep their lanes pushed out, the blue team will have a lot of pressure on their core. Because, I mean, their core is already at 65%. It's just waiting to die, really.
Soon they shall bask in my glory.
Come, minion.
As long as they don't make another fatal mistake like they did last game, the red team may win this one. They should be happy to trade this, so it looks like that's exactly what they're doing. They're going bot as they see the entire blue team top. If they trade this out, the red team gets much more value because they still have all 3 keeps up, whereas the blue team does not. But blue team has sniffed this out, and they're going to bot to deal with the red team. They cannot afford to lose a whole temple like that. In comes the ETC. Out goes the Bloodlust. The red team is still staying on the point, though, avoiding that fight. Blue team seems to be mostly posturing. I think that ETC may be waiting for a good mosh. Oh, and the red team manages to escape with really, I mean, that's not going to kill Rhaegar. It's just going to hurt him a little. Red team is avoiding the fight, and instead they're going top again. Smart, 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 but the blue team is going to chase them. Oh, Sonya splits and goes back bot because the blue team is going all top. And that may be enough to kill that core with a little bit from the top and the last few shots from the bottom. That may very well be enough. Looks like Rhaegar is almost dead. Sylvanas is in too deep. She may die for this. 9% on that core and it goes down! Nice. Beast Coast played that masterfully. Like, that was really smart. They did not want to risk that team fight in which they could die. So they just juked the blue team and blue team kept running around after them. So that was perfect. Okay, so we are now at a 1-1. Updating this score, and this one was Sky Temple, and it was right team who got first pick, and they won. All right. I apologize that my map picks and bans are not currently working, but I can tell you what happened in case you've just joined us. The Party Time team, which is the left team, has banned Brax's Holdout and Towers of Doom, whereas the right team, which is, goodness, their name just slipped my mind, Beast Coast, yes, Beast Coast banned Battlefield of Eternity and Infernal Shrines. The first match was on Tomb of the Spider Queen, and it was won by the left team, Party Time. The second match was on Sky Temple, and it was won by Beast Coast, the right team. So now we've got a Grain 3, which makes me so lucky. I'm the luckiest caster. I've only had one domination so far in casting, so everything else has been 3 games, which is great. Oh, except that one time where a team forfeited because they didn't have enough team members on. So that was 0 games. So I should totally be entertaining you guys while we wait, shouldn't I? These teams are a little slow at making these maps. In case you're wondering who just passed, that was my husband. He doesn't play much HOTS, but he played a little. I think his character is like level 200-ish. All right, we've got a lobby. Volskaya Foundry. I'm looking forward to this one. This is a very well-liked map. A lot of people choose this map, especially in these NGS games. Looks like everybody's ready, so we're about to get this game started.
Volskaya Industries.
It looks like since the red team won the last game, blue team chose first pick for this game. So that means the red team is the one that picked Volskaya Foundry. So that's Beast Coast. We've got a couple of Beast Coast fans watching right now. What do you guys think? They're going to pull this off? All the marbles? We see another Ana ban here, except this time the Zul ban comes out of Party Time. Sorry, not Beast Coast. Party Time takes the Mephisto first pick this time, meaning that Johanna's still open for pickup by the red team. East Coast, we see a Rainer. Do we see a Johanna pick?
The
Yep.
crusade calls.
Yes, consistent. I like it. We are waiting for these picks here.
I will fight to my
We
last
get a
breath.
Rhaegar pick by Party Time. So Poke Flute
Linnaeus will
picks Rhaegar, and
rise
they
again.
pick up Greymane again. Schumann. Oh goody, another disconnect. So now we have to wait. I'll play you guys some music while we wait.
slashing my breaths as I said to myself that I'd already taken too much today. As each descending peak on the LCD took you a little farther away from me, away from me. Amongst the vending machines and year-old magazines, in a place where we only say goodbye, it stung like a violent wind that our memories depend on a faulty camera in our minds. And I knew that you were truth I would rather lose than to have never lain beside it all. And I looked around at all the eyes on the ground as the TV entertained itself. 'Cause there's no comfort in the waiting room. Just nervous pacers bracing for bad news. And then the nurse comes round and everyone lifts their heads. But I'm thinking of what Sarah said, that love is watching.
For all the new viewers on stream, we are just waiting for one of the disconnected members of Party Time. Hopefully she'll be back soon, and then we can go to game 3.
So who's gonna watch you die?
All right, we are back. The teams are going to redo their picks and bans so far. So that would be an Abathur ban.
Anytime you're ready.
The crusade calls.
I will fight to my last breath. Hilneus will rise again.
Looks like we're pretty much caught up on the bans and picks. We get a Malthael ban out of Beast Coast. And another Cho ban out of Party Time.
I am the destroyer.
Get another Deckard Deathwing out of Beast Coast, which is what they did in the first game, I believe. But they also took a Leoric then, and it looks like Party Time didn't want them to have the Leoric, so they took it. Oh, hi Fathoms. It's only super fast drafting because half of the draft was already done before a player disconnected. So they just came back and did the exact same thing. Ooh, Urel! I'm so excited about that. She is a force to be reckoned with. Here we go! Game number 3. You know, I said earlier it's for all the marbles, but actually it's only for 2/3 of the marbles. Since both of these teams will at least get 1 point. And then the winning team will get 2.
Commence combat preparations.
Alright, let's start with the blue team. For Party Time, we've got Poke Flute on Rhaegar, Schumann on the, I believe that's the Grey Mane, Bishop Mist on Mephisto, Chesku on ETC, and Eki B on Leoric. For the red team, we've got Monkus on the Deathwing, we've got Secret 33 on the Urel, Mega Muffin on the Rainer, Legacy on the Johanna again, and Bernie Byrne on the Deckard once more. Blue team staying safe out here. Deckard's preemptively putting down some potions for his team. Ooh, ETC took a lot of damage there. So much poke. Red team is rotating to top. So far this series, they have been the faster team on the rotations. They rotate, kill that wave, rotate way before the blue team can catch up. So that has given them a little bit of a lead on XP several times so far. Looks like it has done the same for them now as well. Raynor and Deckard are on the turret camp, which are, of course, like pretty much the most important thing on this map. I'm surprised nobody went for the Sylvanas, especially since she was a popular. She was popular earlier. Because with Merc Queen, she is really, really powerful on these points. Alright, Legacy's taken a lot of damage. He picks up those Deckard potions. Mega Muffin's already starting. The Raynor is already starting on this boss, but then he withdraws. Of course, he can't tank it himself, presumably. Did he go exterminate? No. What was it called? Not exterminate. Is it exterminator? Yes, he did go exterminator. So it is easier for him to solo stuff like this. Red team is grabbing it though. The blue team is 5-manning here. Yrel comes in from the back line, gets a nice 2-man stun there. Clueless is dead. Secret runs out. Yrel jumps all the way out, and the red team manages to secure that healing beacon. Ironically, on the Deathwing. I'm not sure he can use it. I mean, he can put it down, but I'm not sure it heals him. Anybody know? Anybody who's watching know whether that heals him? I don't think it does.
We redesigned our Triglav protectors for combat in the Nexus.
The red team is, again, trying to kill these minions as quickly as possible. They clear that top lane very fast. Blue team will have to deal with that now. Red team is going to the point. They're going to get an early, I guess, get there early and put down some Deckard potions. Trying to do some setup, it looks like. Both teams have their turret camps.
Triglav terminal online. Take control of it to pilot.
Johanna positions herself to deny the blue team from getting on here. But we've got Raynor, Greymane skirmishing in the top lane, and it looks like they are both doing a great job at this. Oh no! Greymane gets that. Oh my god! That was a great kill. I really thought Raynor would die and lose that turret. That's amazing. His red team is, of course, now more confident on this point, sitting here getting value. They're at 67% already. I'm not sure the blue team will be able to contest this, given the Mercs pushing the top wave, top lane. Alright, looks like Raynor is going for this turret camp again. He can't actually pick it up, so somebody from his team will have to go get it. If they can push the blue team off right now, they might be able to... Alright, looks like he put it down. Deckard went to pick the second turret. Red team's fighting pretty hard. Blue team's fighting pretty hard for this, trying to not let the red team get the tree glove. But they have to back off because that York's pretty much dead. Deathwing also has to back off, pretty low in health. He has a tap though, and that'll bring him pretty close to full as again. Deathwing gets in the tree glove. Did not expect that.
Blue team has taken control of a protector.
The tree glove goes top lane, naturally, to try to get that front wall, and if they can get that well as well, that will be really useful for them in getting their next tree glove, but they do not manage to kill the wall nor the well. That was a lot of damage on them, on the blue team. Blue team's at half health, with Johanna also pretty low in health. Leoric and Yrel are going at it in the bottom lane. Now the fight is over this healing camp again. Everybody wants to get the advantage for the next tree glove. Looks like the red team are likely going to be able to get it. There's 4 of them here and only 3 of the blue team. They pick it up. And now they're looking to invade, or maybe just save that URL. Well, Johanna's by herself. Just gotta be careful. She backs off. URL is taking a lot of damage to the Yorick here, and from the minions, I suppose. We wouldn't want her to use that turret prematurely, which looks like she stole from the blue team. Now the blue team has 2 turrets and a healing beacon, whereas the blue team has nothing. So the red team is in good position for the next tree glove. They also did manage to get most of that wall and the tower up there, but the well is still there. So I wonder if they're going to make a play for it before the tree glove. Red team manages to get their siege camp. Blue team has already killed the siege camp, but they're not capturing it yet. It looks like they are waiting for just the right moment. Red team is going top, collapsing on that Greymane, who has to be careful. Stun goes out on Deathwing and Breath.
A protector is almost ready. Access its terminal when I bring it online.
Deathwing goes in the air, drops some of those projectiles on people. Comes back fully charged or fully healed. That stun misses though. I think he's going to try to breath that. Yep, he's really trying hard, but he takes a lot of damage. Instead, it looks like the Rainer will be the one. Oh no, oh no, no, no. That was some kind of miracle that Rainer didn't die there. He was pretty low in health. Deckard with those incredible heals. The red team now has their 13s and the blue team does not, so the blue team better be careful. Nice sleep from the Deckard. Oh, that ETC is running against against the... Oh my god, it looks like the blue team is going to get wrecked here. Urel is pretty low on health, but you know, she's real Urel. She still has her Ardent Defender? Her ult up. Ardent Defender, yeah. And now the red team is ahead by like 11 level and a half. And they can grab this healing camp again. Of course, they can also go for that turret. Probably. And if they don't, the blue team should probably get it. Blue team got their own turret safely. And the red team gets the tree glove. Again, we're waiting for Deathwing to get in. And Johanna as well.
Blue team has taken control of a protector.
Wait, did she just say blue team has taken control of a protector? The announcer? Because it's red team who's taken the protector, not blue. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that to see what the hell she said. Alright, the protector goes straight for bottom lane, which is where the next true glove will be. Good job there. Probably waiting for that stun on the fort to shut down its damage. Maybe not. Looks like the red team is eager to kill that fort. They got the glove on the fort, but did not use that time to kill it. It's putting in some damage to the players, and it has to back off because Deathwing's sort of slow. So, you know, you don't want to get caught in there taking tower shots. Urel goes top lane to soak that already. New York splits off to bottom lane. And Rainer and Deckard are likely getting this camp. Urel has to be careful because the the blue team looks like they're looking for a gank. Not much going on right now. People just clearing waves, basically. Urel is standing here. I'm not sure what she is waiting for, but oh, I guess she was waiting for that wave to get to the gate. Blue team makes quick work of that camp, and they start sieging top towers when they see that the red team is bottom and killed that fort. But I don't think they're going to get as much value as the red team did. Yep, they back off. Red team tries to rotate on them. Oh, look at that. That took a chunk out of Johanna's health. That was huge. That was a cursed bullet from Greymane. Got Urel still soaking. The red team needs to be careful here. They are 4v5. They are backing off. They no longer have a tier advantage, so they're on pretty even footing, even though they're still a whole level ahead. I believe I read somewhere that it was about 4% damage per level increase, so 4% is not insurmountable. Blue team is now fighting them over this healing camp. Deathwing puts down the healing camp for his team. Oh, but he's going to die. Oh, he looks so low, he has to back off. So now it's a 4v5, actually even a 2v5, given that everybody else is dying as well. Johanna managed to steal that healing camp though, so for the next tree glove, that will be useful for them. They took some damage, didn't lose any people, so that was worth it for the red team. Rainer going for this camp. Mega Muffin.
It's time, heroes. Control the terminal and bring
Looks
in
like
the
East Coast
protector.
gets there first. Blue team seems to be considering a play on the Urel, but they back off. Rainer is now waiting in this bush. I'm not sure what they are waiting for. Oh no. This is not a good spot for Deathwing to be in. Good job getting out of there. Blue team is so low, the red team is pursuing, and down goes Leoric. Oh, that sleep on Greymane, but they did not capitalize on it enough. Instead, Urel goes in and tries to push them back, but unfortunately she dies instead. He needed better follow-up there. Or to not chase so hard. Look at that Decker potion making their rounds. Alright, we get some dive from the blue team. The red team backs off because they have their Rainer top dealing with that camp, which was well timed by the blue team. Blue team now has 5 people bot, but 2 of them are splitting off to do this camp, and 2 more are going mid. So the red team has an opportunity here. There's only ETC. Oh good god, these people have really terrible internet. That's the most that's the most disconnects I've ever seen.
All will burn beneath the shadow of my wings.
Blue team seems to be giving this up, though I'm not sure why they did that.
Blue team has taken control of a protector.
Yeah, she said blue team has taken control of a protector again. Okay, I'm not crazy. I was not imagining that. She did say that. And that's like a bug or something. Alright, looks like the red team's going for that keep here. Might be able to get it. Mephisto dives in a bit deep, takes a lot of damage, backs out, gets heals. But managed to get that keep. What are they going for next? It looks like the red team is going straight for the core. I wonder if they will be able to get it. God damn it. Another disconnect. All these people need better internet or better computers. Here we go again. That definitely takes a lot of damage, and he dies along with the Rainer. That sleep from Deckard is really useful. Helps that Tree Glove get some more damage into the core. It's at 30%, 23%. I think they've got this. Oh no! Maybe not. Durell uses her ult to do more damage, or rather to heal herself while she does damage to the core. Johanna is in there. Oh no, she gets stunned and pushed out. 3%. The core is at 3%. Oh my god. Wow. And the red team does not manage to finish it. Looks like Deathwing disconnected again, but well, he's dead, so I guess they're not pausing for that. Blue team decides to go top lane. They're going to be able to get that fort.
Blue team has destroyed the fort.
They then go mid for that fort as
Blue
well.
team has destroyed the fort.
Looks like they are not looking to take a keep yet. Instead, they're going to steal this turret camp, which will give them an advantage for the next Tree Glove. I think the next Tree Glove wins the game. I mean, I actually thought the last one would win the game, but it was close. No cigar. Look at that fort go down. Just very fast.
Blue team has destroyed the fort.
The red team still has all their keeps and all of their keep walls up, so this is going to be a rougher fight for the blue team to get through. But with one Tree Glove, I think they can successfully get it all. A little bit of a risky play. The red team is all here now and all up, so the blue team getting this healing camp, there's a chance. Nope, the red team does not invade, and the blue team picks it up. Although it's on their healer, which usually is not the best choice. Usually you'd put the healing camp on a tank and a turret on the healer. So that way, if the healer gets attacked, you put down a turret and it helps them. Whereas if a tank gets too far out from their healer and needs a heal, they can use the healing beacon. Yeah, 3%.
I'm starting up an access terminal. The prodigal hero returns.
really hope the red team does not lose this to disconnects, because that would be really sad.
Access terminal online. Secure it.
They have the
to
upper
activate
hand
the
here.
protector.
If they could just,
Their probable hero returns.
yeah, he keeps disconnecting.
Hero
This is
has
not
left
good.
the battle.
Not looking good for them at all. If blue team gets this, they will end. So, but, I mean, the red team has time, so I guess they're not in any hurry right now. The red team's a little split. Oh, that ETC. Wow. That mosh was not great, and Deckard manages to come in with a sleep, but the rest of the team is not all there. The red team is split pretty bad. Out comes the Leoric Entomb, and they manage to get that kill on Deckard. This is very bad for the red team. But Raynor decides he's gonna go backdoor this core. Oh my god. This is awesome. Are they gonna be able to kill him before he does it? Deathwing joins him. Come on, Deathwing. Oh, and Raynor didn't die yet. Wow. That was incredible. GG's. Those were really good games. Congratulations to Beast Coast for the wins. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and if you have a moment, please follow, and I'll see you in the next game.